Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Hi, I am a boat, and it's my autobiography. This is a basic philosophy and an attitude which I have cultivated all through my life and which I appreciate very much in others. Well, you can call it being part of my genes and instilled into my basic structure. But yeah, I do seek to live for others. And I'm excited when I see others also living out this my philosophy. Life springs surprises. And I guess the Creator has meant life to be thus. This is a lesson I have learned many times. His surprising hand is indeed amazing and remarkable. In the midst of the storms of life, I have encountered how He can steer me through safety. In the dark, thick clouds of life, I have experienced how He can flash His brightness home. In the horror of pealing thunder and lightning, I have enjoyed His calm presence and soothing aura. The Creator is indeed a great, big person. You must be wondering, what would have been my most wonderful surprise in life? Any guesses? What more than seeing the philosophy of my life being actualized and lived in the best way possible? Yay! I'm excited when I'm able to share my life for the sake of others and in service of others. But I am most delighted and thrilled and thankful when I see others also seeking to make the world a better place. And this was an all too super experience of seeing such an amazingly charismatic personality. He had a comforting charm. He had a relaxing resonance. He had an attracting appearance. I didn't know his name. He was yet a stranger to me. But the air echoed and reverberated with his name. Yeshua, Messiah, Jesus. And then came the moment. Call it the best moment of my life. Call it the most envied instant of my life. Call it the most blessed time of my life. The great figure, Yeshua, Jesus, came to me and chose to spend time with me. He spoke to the great crowds of people who had gathered to listen to him, but all the while being with me. Amazing words of life, beautiful words of love, special words of healing, dramatic words of transformation. And then it was time for me to witness an unforgettable scene. That great charismatic leader surprised my master with a life-changing miracle and phenomenon. My master was a simple fisherman. He was a bit impulsive, yet straightforward and humble. A hard-working person. But the experience that he had and which I had was just out of the world. At your command, I will let down the nets, was the simple expression of my master to the great master. I've heard it's hard for people to let down their nets when encountered with strange troubles and to trust in Him. I've heard it's hard for people to let down their nets when met with total hopelessness and when life kicks them on their faces. I've heard it's hard for people to let down their nets when disappointments and depression have become identical with their lives. But for my simple master, it was just easy to let go of himself, his capacities, his knowledge, and just trust and believe. And he did let down his nets. And what followed was a classic picture. Fish was caught in plenty. Joy was all over their faces. Faith had increased bountifully. Trust and faith is rewarded when acted with simplicity, humility, and openness. And surprises followed. That classic personality, who was also called the great fisherman of Galilee, prophesied on my master and gave him a new vocation. From now on, you will be catching men. The angels would have rejoiced. The heavens would have consented. But there was a heartbreak in my heart. The new vocation of my master would mean I would be left abandoned. I would no longer be utilized. But then suddenly, my conscience pricked me, and I was reminded of my philosophy of life: to live for others. And lo, I had to follow suit, to let down my nets, to let down the net of my desires, and let my master be engaged in the service and help of humanity. My master had to embrace a new way of life, to follow the greatest catcher of people, the great fisherman of Galilee, Jesus. I knew my master would also attain great heights of fame and name and holiness and greatness, all because he had been willing to let go of his nets, all because he had been ready to listen to the great master's word, all because he had been disposed to give highest priority to the work of the great Master. And in the process, I too have been touched and blessed. Generations will remember my Master. Generations will be blessed by the great Master. Generations may never preach or wish to see me, but generations will hopefully think of me. Think of me that once upon a time I was touched and blessed to be a pulpit for the word. Today is 5th September and is celebrated as Teachers' Day. Teachers mold and shape a child to make him or her a beautiful person with a noble character. Teachers inspire change. Teachers motivate transformation. Teachers stir up conversion. Today, the greatest of all teachers, Jesus, challenges and exhorts each one of us to adopt and adapt a transformed way of living, a changed lifestyle, a converted life. Let us allow Him to reign over every situation of our life. Happy Teachers' Day.